Hello everybody, I'm Cody Proctor. In a couple of weeks, city elections for Great Falls are taking place. I'm here with Don Petrini, who is running for city commissioner. How are you doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Now, Don, why are you running for city commissioner?
Well, I think I'm just a common person, and I don't think the city is moving forward, as fast as it can. And I think, you need somebody that's a blue-collar worker on the commission to look at things at a little different perspective than some of the business people, and I think I got the experience to do that.
What do you think you can bring to the position?
Common sense. And I think that, like I said, you got to look at things at different ways. When you're spending taxpayers' money, you just can't throw it away. You got to really budget that well and look good and get the best, usage for the money that you're going to pay. And hopefully that, we can generate some businesses to come to Great Falls and kind of help grow our tax base a little bit more, because we definitely need it.
What would you say are the main challenges for the city?
Well, right now, development. We got to get a better tax base so we can try to keep our taxes lower for the people. We have a lot of senior citizen and low income people in this town, so anytime you raise taxes, it hurts, these people really well. Plus, you're just taking that much more money out of the economy for the local businesses. One of the problems that they got right now is the parking garage. I don't know if that'll be taken care of before we get in office or not, but they're losing $10,000 a month there. We have the Civic Center needs some work done to that. We possibly might need a new fire station on a different area of town because we're growing. So there's a lot of challenges ahead.
Mm-hmm. So moving on now to my next question. Some say Great Falls is stagnant as far as economic growth. Do you agree or disagree with that? And where do you think the greatest opportunities lie?
Well, I think it is kind of stagnant. I mean, we're bringing in new businesses, smaller businesses, but we're also losing businesses. We're like just the other day, we're bringing in 2 more mattress stores, and we lost one. They come up saying that they're closing. And if you go back to the 70s when I grew up here, there was a lot of small businesses, and Great Falls was really a growing place and booming. And then after we lost the Anaconda Company, things just slowly started to go down and go down. And so a lot of people that haven't lived here as long as I have, they don't understand what Great Falls was once like. So yeah, I think we have to do is contact these businesses and try to get them to come in. And if we have to give them some kind of incentives or something to get them here, then that's what we're going to have to do, because we need the tax base. The people of Great Falls can't keep footing the bill for everything that we want to do.
So moving on now to my final question. What role do you see for yourself as commissioner to spur economic growth?
Well, as a commissioner, I don't know if you have that authority to, spur a lot of it. I mean, that's why we have like Brett Doney and them that are coming to the business councils and stuff, that they were the ones that'll line these up. Then it's up to the commissioners to follow in behind them and seal the deal. We have to have a what can we do for you kind of a approach, instead of, well, you got to do this and you got to do that. When you have a town like Great Falls and somebody wants to come and put a business here, they look at your growth and your population and stuff. And if you don't have a very big growth, they're going to be hesitant on putting a new business here. So, you know, it's like if you go to Missoula or Billings, you know, they're growing all the time. Even Helena is growing. And then people can see that they're growing, so they're going to be more likely to say, do I want to invest X amount of dollars into Great Falls and hope that it's going to grow? Or should I take my money and go to these other places and invest it there where we know things are growing? So it's up to the commissioners to kind of to be the salesman type deal and seal the deal on it to get these businesses to come here.
Well, Don, I appreciate having you here with me today in the studio.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. The city elections for Great Falls take place on November 3rd, so be sure to get out and vote.